But this is kind of confusing. What? Am I live? I think I'm live. I don't know. Set highlight, mute microphone. Nice, nice. Thank you, William. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So I want to test something out real quick. Hold on. Let me turn off the AC real quick too. I'm pretty sure that you guys were able to hear all that. So I want to test out the mic. Right now it's just on my actual it's just on my actual cell phone. And so let me know, whoever's online, if this makes it any better. Let me see. All right, I don't know if that makes it any better or not, but I supposedly plugged in a mic. I got this cheapo setup, man. So, can you guys, somebody comment on here if the audio is okay at least? Anthony, hey, what's up, man? Sounds good. Mahalo. What's going on, man? Let's see. All good. Nice. Thank you. All right. Well, I hope it's clear enough because again, this is my first time ever going live. Um, and the setup I have is not, 100%. So I just hope it sounds very good or clear enough. Um, hey, B High Roller. Hey, what's going on, dude? Man, I had a long day of work today. It was kind of crazy. How do I keep the comments going? Live chat. Let me see. Send messages such as potential spam. Top chat. All messages are visible. Okay. Okay. I think. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by your community guidelines. Yeah, it's too late for now. For that now. All right, so it's only been like what 3-4 minutes, and I feel like it's been like 20 minutes now. Brian, what is going on, man? Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. What state you at? I'm in Tennessee right now, not too far away from Nashville. I just passed it. It was crazy. JE in the house. What's up, JE? What is going on, man? I'm in just south of Nashville. I was probably like an hour away from Chattanooga. Let's see if Leech shows up. Hope you're well, AB. Thank you, Jovic. If that's how you pronounce it, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. So I failed my on the road test, but I have a second one coming. Anthony, man, that sucks, man. But you know what? Here's a funny story. Here, check this out, man. I mean, I didn't fail my actual road test, but I actually failed my pre-trip test. And so, I mean, it happens, man. It is what it is. If you failed it, there's nothing else but just attempting it again. And so, worst thing you can do is give up. But good thing you're not, man. So, good luck to you in the next one, man. And just stay calm. I think that's, if anything, that's probably like our biggest fears when you're a rookie, man. Is you get a little bit nervous, and then And then this is true, man. Some people even get like peripheral vision. So, if you just focus, relax, think positive, think everything's gonna be fine, and you'll do good, man. I promise. Damn, you stacking that paper, am I? I don't know. Feels like I've been out here for a while now, man. But this is just gonna be my second week with this new company. I get paid on Friday. Let's see. Trucker King, what kind of truck you driving? It's a 2020 Kenworth T680. Kind of like that white one I showed you guys, but that was 2023. There was a white one that I did a short video on. It's a terrible short video, but it was a really nice truck, man. Super nice. Let's see. What up, baby? How you doing, man? Wicked, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. How about you? Let's see. Yes, you pronounced it right. Nice. Jovic, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hmm. Some people take the test 5 times to pass. That is true, man. Some people do take more than once. As long as you don't give up, man, that's all that matters. I passed on my first try because I didn't want to wait 9 weeks. I'm on the same boat with you, man. High roller, high roller. First time on the live. Yep, that is true, man. As you can tell, I'm pretty nervous, but it's all good, man. It is what it is. I gotta handle my freaking fears, man. This is one of them. Okay. I emailed you, bro. D. Yeah, you emailed me again, D, because I remember I used to talk to you. I was emailing you back and forth. I'm not sure. I haven't checked my emails again, but I'll check just to make sure that I can answer any other questions you have. I'll check on that again. Out of the type of truck brands you've driven, which one has been your favorite? Okay, that's a good question. I'm glad you're asking that, Brian. Oh, Jesus, what did I do? No. Okay, hold on. All right. All right, so I've driven oh man, this is actually cool. The first truck I ever drove was a 2019 uh Freightliner Cascadia. 2019 at Schneider. That was the first truck I ever retrieved. I ever operated. And then after that, I drove a 2020 International LT. And so if you watch one of my videos a long time ago, I talked about those two and I compare both of them. The Freightliner is like a very rough ride. It's like very jerky and it's constantly like moving. I don't know. I was never able to really kind of hold the pedal steady and just keep it a smooth ride all the way up to however many gears. But the International, though, on the other hand, the International was very, very smooth, man. I just remember barely stepping on it, and it was just smooth all the way. I never really had trouble with that one. So in regards to the transmission, that LT compared to that Freightliner was pretty good. But I've also driven, after Schneider, I went with the owner operator. I operated a 2014 Kenworth W900, those squared ones, those big rigs, man. 18-speed manual transmission. That's a story, man. That's a story to tell. And I have a restriction on my license, man, but I didn't even know I wasn't able to operate it. But I drove that one for 3 weeks, and it felt really good, man. Um, I'm at Warner. This touch freight ain't no joke. Okay, okay. Trucker King, I got about 10 days till my 90 days sober. Used to smoke weed a lot. Gonna get a private hair test, and if I pass the start, if I pass that, start applying for these jobs. Nice, man. Hopefully you pass, man, and hopefully you join us, man, pretty soon. Anthony, I had it too, but they said I grinded gears. Oh damn, you were grinding gears? That's crazy. I did too, man. I mean, I was learning. So, but luckily that owner operator was patient enough till I got the hang of it after even. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand that if the question. Even if you get an automatic, restriction is still good. I'm not sure. I'd rather not have a restriction. I don't know. That's just me because if I ever need to operate a manual, I like operating manuals, man. I was always alert. I never had I never I never felt like I had any time to like fall asleep or not fall asleep, but get drowsy because you're constantly doing something. Let's see. Use yourself retiring from trucking. If so, at what age? All right, damn. All right. I'm pretty slow at this, man. Let me answer that other guy's question first. In regards to the truck, I've been wanting to get in one of these Kenworth T680s. I'm gonna say it. I think this is my favorite by so far, and the transmission is pretty smooth. In regards to comparing it to the International, the 2020, it's kind of like on par as far as the transmission goes. But as far as the truck goes, man, I love this Kenworth, man. It's really nice how it looks. And in regards to the space I have inside, it's a lot more spacious. So for that reason, I'll probably pick this one right here, the 2020 Kenworth T680. Let's see. All right. I appreciate you being on. Okay, even if you get an automatic. Okay. Do you see yourself retiring from trucking? So that's a good question, Matt. Thank you for asking that question. Like at this point in time, I can't really say I do see myself retiring from trucking. At this point in time, I just want to create a business, so I want to sooner than later, hopefully become an owner operator soon. And if that's however big or small I get, if that's what I am able to do to the point I retire, great. I mean, until I retire and it's a good living, as long as it's making sense, money wise, then I'll retire, At what year, I have no idea, man. But I'm just trying to build, a business for myself and my family, hopefully in the future or something, man. Just out here grinding, man, like everybody else. That's pretty much it. Let me see. Man, I'm bad with these comments. You drove Peterbilts, nice. And Volvos. I drove Peterbilts and Volvos, nice. I've driven Volvos as well in the last company. Pretty nice, also. Oops. Love the Kenworth. Yeah, nice. Freightliners all the way for me. Yep. Freightliners are pretty good. If I were able to get into a truck today, I'd probably choose a Freightliner, just based on what people say in regards to the parts being more readily available. In regards to like if you ever break down, you need maintenance and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Here to hear Chisme on Leech. Carta 87 Blanca. I mean, if we talk about it, we talk about it, man. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. Let's see. Good work, Trucker King. Jay, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. It's not easy to quit. Yep, I know, man. You just gotta keep grinding, man. And like, I don't know if you guys watch my videos or not, but being let go just like that out of nowhere, it's shocking, man. I was not expecting it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna lower the brightness. Let's see. So Timmy, you're asking for proof on reach. In regards to what though? Because I feel like there's a lot of confusion out there. Some people are saying that I have proof that he got fired. I've never said he got fired from the company we were working at. When I say he got his his ass handed to him, that was when he was at Schneider, and he got fired for driving with that the rock in the tandems. But proof in like what? Like in regards to the only proof I have in regards to him is more like just text messages, man. Text messages from me and him, because he stated that I supposedly was like almost like to a point like begging for his shout out, and that's not true, and that's the proof I have. I can prove to you guys, and I'm not gonna do it. I don't really need to prove it, but there's no need to prove it because I know what I did and what I didn't do, and I definitely I was not begging this dude for a shout out. That's not even how it happened, man. This guy's crazy. All right. So Timmy, someone had to mention it though, right? Here, geez, man, I drove an automatic once. I'm more with the manual guy, right? Sean, I like manuals too, man. They're it's pretty cool. The proof is Reach ain't got no job because his license is done. Who's this? Trucker King? I mean, who knows? Look, all I know is All I know is in regards to him not having the working with us is that he basically stated that he just quit, right? When he stated that he quit, for me it was shocking because I was like, what the hell? Like, not too long ago I just had this dude the job here and now he's quitting. So when he made the live yeah, I think it was a live video or whatever it was, I was just in shock, man. So I was on one of his lives trying to figure out what the reason was for, and um so I mean, I don't know, man. In regards to that, I don't really know what to say. He only him knows exactly what happened. If he's not driving for having something on his license, then only he knows, man. No, nobody else really would know this. I tested on a 2015 black Peterbilt. This is a high roller. Nice, man. Nice. Black Peterbilt, pretty good. Hopefully, I get into a Peterbilt pretty soon just to see how they are. Pre-trip inspections, wicked. I start training next week, and I feel like there is a lot to learn. Damn, it's like all this is a good question, Wicked. Thank you for asking that, but it's a very extensive question. What I mean, what kind of helped me in regards to the pre-trip, man, was kind of remembering that everything you basically have to say is properly mounted and secured, right? And so you have to think about it this way: when you open up that hood, just start looking at the parts, man. That's the first thing you got to do is memorize the names of the parts, and then eventually you're gonna be able to realize, all right, so this part right here, boom, this part right here, it's plastic. It has no liquids and it has no air. So all you gotta say is properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, bent, or broken, and that's it. But if anything, any of the parts has either liquid or air, you gotta say it's properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, bent, or broken, and it's not leaking, whether it's water or air. So it's I don't know, man. I don't know really what to tell you now. I'll make a video in regards to that because that was my biggest fear was the pre-trip and remembering all the names of all the parts. But it's a matter of repetition, man. So eventually, man, Wicked, eventually you'll get it. So just practice, man. Don't waste any time. It's so easy to waste time and talk to the students, but just don't waste any time. Is the CDL permit exam easy? The CDL permit exam is, in my personal opinion, is very easy. And I used an app called CDL Prep. CDL Prep test. It's an orange app. And the way I learn is through repetition. So the more you repeat a question and the more times you answer it right, whether you get it wrong or right, you'll remember it and you'll memorize it. And that's the way I was able to memorize all those questions to get my permit. So I recommend that app because it's repetitive. And so if you get it wrong, that same question you got wrong, it brings it to the back of the line and eventually you have to answer it again. And so the point is to repeat it as many times as possible and you'll remember it. That's how I learn, man. Anything I do is a matter of repetition. So I have to repeat it, and that's the way I learn. Let's see. I take my exam next week on Wednesday. The Kid, good job, man. For the CDL permit exam. Nice, in Florida, cool. Hopefully you pass it, man. Let's see, any tips on the PTA? Okay, man, this is kind of crazy. What's up, bro? The Kid, is a CDL permit exam easy? I think it's easy. Brian, thank you. Nice. Mr. Preach. Who's Mr. Preach? If you guys want to use his name in here, man, you guys already know his new name. Mr. Leach. That's what we're going to call him in here, man. Okay, let's see. It depends on which state it is. In Texas, it's like 4 tests to get a CDL permit. Hey, B, what's the best way to go about looking for the next job after you got some experience under your belt? Any job websites? Okay, cool. Thank you for asking me that question, Brian. So initially I had a lot of leads through Facebook ads, and I just took a bunch of screenshots a long time ago while I was in school and all that. So I had a bunch of screenshots of all these different companies, some of which hire, people with like a month or two of experience. But what I recently did to find this job, I went on Indeed, and that's how I was able to find a lot of companies. And I found at least two that were able to hire me fairly, quick. And they didn't really look at my experience. All they cared about is that I had a good motor vehicle report. That I didn't have any accidents or anything like that. So that's all I can say in regards to that right now, Brian. So Juan Lopez, did the owner of Open Trailer mentor you in becoming an owner operator yourself? Thanks for the question, Juan. So he didn't necessarily mentor me. He just basically texted me, the companies they used for, you know, obtaining all the permits necessary. Uh, Kind of gave me like the names of the dealers they went through. And so it's crazy though, because they purchased like they have three trucks. I don't know when they purchased them all, but I know they got two almost like back to back. Um, but that was 2-3 years ago. So the requirements back in the day were so yeah. So he gave me all that stuff. But it was just not making sense for me, man. Everything's so expensive. You're just gonna pay so much money out of pocket. The down payment is ridiculous, man. I don't know if you guys know, but I was told that Penske was gonna be the easiest uh, lease to own company that I was gonna be able to get into with like a 10% down payment, minimum 30%, and the trucks are like what, over 500,000 miles, or you're finding trucks for like 70,000 right now. It's just too much, man. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I got my CDL down the app, CDL prep and study. Yep, CDL prep, man. That's another one too. There's a couple of them out there. Because he said he never got in an accident, and you are having on him. He's lying about accident. So okay, so in regards to that, he's saying that he never did, which is okay. It's cool. That's what he thinks, and that's what he knows, right? But he did also make a live video. I don't know if you've seen that, Timmy. He made a live video in regards to there being an alleged investigation going on based on an alleged accident that they're accusing him of. So I was in shock too when I seen that video, and I even recorded myself in that moment while watching his live video while he was saying all that stuff. Man, I was in shock because I had no clue, and I was recording myself, and so I did like a, what do you call it, like a review, I guess. I don't know what you call it, but I was just kind of like just commenting in regards to everything he was saying, and I was in shock to hear everything. So in a way, what I stated about him is not too far away from the truth, because he did say that there is an ongoing investigation according to him, and that came out of his words. But he took that video down. It's no longer available. Thank you, bro. I've been studying studio prep. I'm just nervous about the exam Wednesday. I got 80 general knowledge questions memorized. Nice. All right, so there's 7 of you guys in here. Let me see. Let's see. Timmy Anderson. Thank you, bro. I've been studying CDO prep. I'm just nervous about the exam on Wednesday. I got 80 general knowledge questions memorized and 35 air brake questions. The kid, man, just study. Yeah, there's nothing else besides just keep on repeating them, man. Eventually, you'll just, when you memorize something, the day of, when you study or you're testing, it's going to come to you so quick. So just keep on studying and keep practicing, man. That's all I can say, man. That's what I did. Pre-trip is easy. What helped me out was I had pictures of each section of a pre-trip, A, B, C, and I memorized what to say for each part. Yep, that's another thing you can do. Some people are, they learn with visuals, so having pictures like that, it helps. But whenever they give you the whatever, literature they give you at school, just take it with you and go to the truck. Pop that hood, man, and start remembering. The first thing you got to do is memorize the names of all of the parts. start touching them, feeling them, and keep repeating them out loud. And then hopefully that's the first thing you got to do is remember the names. Um, that's a lot. All right. Yeah, he admits. Yeah, he admitted. Trucker King. Yeah, he admits in lives. Yep. He's lawyering it up, saying he didn't hit the pole. So there's a pole involved now, or what? Trucker King. Um, he's lawyering it up, saying he didn't hit the pole. So is there a pole involved now, or what? Like what happened? I don't remember hearing that on that live, but maybe I'm wrong. Ever check the safer USDOT for this company? They have an injury accident on their record. Which company are you talking about, Matt? Is it Open Trailer LLC? Oh, the plot thickens. Expose Bobby Leach. Hey, switch that to Leach at the end. Let's not keep that let's not keep that name in there anymore. Timmy, thanks for commenting. Carta Blanca, he hit what pole? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's what a Trucker King said right now. I don't know what pole he's talking about. The kid at Timmy Anderson. Okay, bro, I appreciate the motivation. I scored a job with Cypress Transportation, flatbed here in Florida. Good job, man. Congratulations. And I start on the 16th, and I'm praying I pass this. I'm excited. I'm excited for you too, the kid. Just keep moving forward, and hopefully you pass. The app you mentioned helped me too with the permit. JE, is that the CDL prep test, right? Yeah, that's the one app I'm recommending because that's what helped me. Matt Dosick. Ever check the so okay. Whoops. So here's a little background story about the company, Open Trailers. This is for Matt because he's asking about if I ever did a background check on that company. So I never did do a background check, but I was told by them, the owners, that they previously had 2 incidents, or accidents, whatever you want to call them. And so one of them was one of the owners was parked at a truck stop. Somebody pulled in front, or the person that was parked next to him pulled out, but didn't go wide enough, and just basically hit his hood in the front bumper. And then next thing you know, they had to report a case, file a case. The other party's insurance was not responding for a long time. So what the owner did, for them, it was like a matter of like they needed it urgently to fix it. And so let me see something real quick. Hold on. What? So anyway, I don't know why I can't see the messages anymore, but all messages are visible. There we go. So that was one incident that they had. They had to use their insurance, Progressive's insurance, to pay the damage to get it fixed ASAP, while the other insurance company would respond. So long story short, Progressive doesn't like that, and so every time you use them to fix the problem, even though you didn't cause the accident, that they count it as a strike for them. So they had 2 different accidents or incidents. And the other one was one of the drivers this is before I even was working here. One of the drivers was driving on the highway. There's another big rig next to him. A 4-wheeler caused this big rig to merge in and bump that driver. And so again, it wasn't their fault, but they had to use Progressive, the insurance, to fix the problem, within a couple of days or as fast as possible, while the insurance is kind of figure all that out. And so the long story short, they had 2 incidents prior to this last alleged accident or whatever happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I was never told anything or any details. And so that's all I know is that there was an accident, and then Progressive completely dropped us. And so I assume if there was an accident, this would have been the 3rd one. Again, I don't know if there was an accident or not, but that's one of the reasons why we got fired, man. Let's see. Ever check this here for all right, let me see. Yes. Trucker King. Yes, he talks about a telephone pole that he hit, but says he allegedly hit it because there is no proof. I think I remember this from that live. I mean, I can't remember, man. I know I have it recorded, but I was just like tripping out when he was saying all this. I wasn't paying attention to everything. But that if he's saying all that, man, then why is he so upset about my video I made when I got fired? Like that's what I don't get. And then he took it to another level, to he took it into a personal problem that me and him had prior to me getting let go. We already had some beef, man. So I don't know if you guys know or not, but we had a little bit of beef, me and him, prior to that, prior to me getting let go. Uh, Timmy Anderson, expose Bobby Leach. There you go. Where all are you running with your Mahalo with your current company? Right now, I'm asking them to give me long miles. So last week, towards the middle or towards the end of the week, I asked them for long miles. So they gave me from Georgia all the way to Oregon. It was like 2,600 miles. That's why I haven't been making videos, man. Because I just been grinding, just driving and driving, man, like crazy. And then I just right now in Tennessee again. I took a 34-hour reset during the weekend over there, and right now I'm on my way to South Carolina now to deliver a load from Washington. That was 2,700 miles. I hope I answered your question, Mahalo. Matt, he said someone stopped him, said he caused an accident but can't proven. Wait, what? So you're saying somebody stopped him? Wait, hold on. Oh man, no way. Matt. He said someone stopped him, said he caused an accident but can't prove it. Okay. I think I'm reading it right. So it's from what I understand, you're saying somebody stopped him like farther down the road, or and then to tell him that he caused an accident but they couldn't prove it. Is that what you're saying, Matt? High roller. Also, when I took my road test, the person who gave me my road test messed up my cones. And when I was doing my parallel parking, he wanted me to fail, but I passed. He was surprised. Nice. There you go, man. That's how you prove them wrong, man. Even when they're trying to like make you fail, man, you just prove them wrong. Don't really trust TK. Who's TK? TK? That's Leech's homeboy. Tiki? I don't know, man. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about Tiki because I've had no beef with him. There was only a misunderstanding once between me and somebody that had a fake Tiki account. That's how that whole drama started, by the way. There was a fake Tiki account on one of his lives, and he started talking all kinds of crap about me, telling people that I was just there for clout and that I was doing it for the views to not subscribe to me. And then so I was in shock. I'm like, what like Tiki, what are you saying, man? Like I just couldn't believe it. But I don't have anything bad to say about Tiki, man. He's a good guy. I've talked to him plenty of times on the phone, and he seems like a very good Christian guy. So I have nothing bad to say about Tiki, man. Yeah, he might be his boy, and all, but I haven't had any beef with him, so I can't say anything bad about Tiki. He's a good guy, man. Bro, Timmy, bro, I'm OTR right now. I'm in Houston, Texas. Pilot truck stop watching your live. Also, last week I took home 2,800. Might be better this week. Is it $2,800? 2,800 miles? But I mean, that's still good. Right now, I'm trying to do over 4,000 this week, miles. So we'll see how it pencils out to be money wise. Uh, Trucker King, damn, that's a good run. Yeah. You got family trying to figure out how to have a decent home, work life with this career. I think it's a decent uh, career to have, man. This is what keeps America moving, man. So, I mean, if you're out here trucking, man, props to you guys for doing it. It's not an easy job. I'm a father of two. I'm married, and it's hard. It's hard. But the good thing is that my wife and my kids are on board, and they back me up. So all my decisions, and it's a sacrifice because I don't want to do this forever. I want to eventually have my own truck and hopefully have a driver. Pay him top dollar so that he will never leave my company. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to just retain drivers because I don't know if you guys know, but it's not hard to find a driver. That's not the hardest thing from what I can see in my rookie eyes, in my rookie mind, man. From what I can see, that's not the hardest thing. The hardest thing is retaining them. How are you able to keep them to stay with you? So I need to figure something out in regards to that. You know, I want to make sure that if I ever become an owner operator, when I become an owner operator, and I got a truck or two, and I have a couple of drivers, I just want to make sure I pay them top dollar, man. It's like the owner operator would tell me in this company that I was just at, where I got let go from. Everybody will eat from, from small spoons, but everybody will eat, And so, that's a good way of thinking because they're not greedy, like I was just, I had a couple of months of experience and they paid me top dollar, man. It was a salary of 2,500 a week solo and then 3,000. When I was out with Javon, we were making 3,000 a week, man. And as a team driver, we were able to avoid having to both be off for a full entire 34 hours to do the 34-hour reset. There's a way to do it as a team driver. So we were able to avoid the 34-hour resets because the company had like a fee for being off for 34 hours. You wouldn't get your full salary. So, again, we were able to not worry about 34-hour resets while me and him were driving. So, man, Jovan made so much money, man, because he was out for a full entire pay period, like a complete pay period. He had like 17 days, man. I'm going to tell him to send me his pay stub. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it right now. This guy made, I think it was like almost $7,000 in those 2 weeks. It was almost 7,000, I think. Let me just ask him. See if he sends it to me. Javon. I hope he's in here. My boy Javon, man, that guy's freaking awesome, man. He's young as hell too. He's only 22, man. He was making 3 G's a week, man, which is crazy. He was out there grinding. He's a good driver too, by the way. And right now, look, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what he's driving right now. Look. That's what he's driving right now. He wanted to learn the 5500. So he's hotshotting right now, man. He had no experience. And that's one of the things I tell you guys, man. You guys just grab the bull by the horns, man. Or like somebody would say, man. Somebody told me once in one of my comments, don't grab the bull by the horns, grab him by the nuts. Just freaking make him do what you want. Don't be intimidated, And like my boy Javon, man. This guy, look at this, man. Here, let me show you another picture. Look what he was towing, man. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's what my boy Javon was towing right there, man. He has the same experience as I do, and he had no experience in hotshot and flatbeds, but he grabbed that bull by the horns, man, and he figured it out, and he's still out there driving, man. So props to, damn. Yeah, he talks about the pole, and these comments are. I'm not quick with these comments, man. I'm terrible at it. But anyways, let's see. Let's see. Hey, in the meantime, can you guys just type down what state you guys are from? I kind of want to get an idea where you guys are from. If you guys don't mind, just type down your state. Trucker King. Trucker King, no, I don't know. I don't know about. I mean, Trucker King, he's been commenting on my stuff. I mean, it don't matter to me. If Bobby Rich supporters are in here, it's all good, I don't mind. They can come in here. Bobby Rich can come in here too if he wants, man. Bobby Leach, I should say. Yeah, trucking, it's its own world. Definitely, High Roller. Definitely, man. Trucker King, I got a young daughter, but my wife is strong, so I believe I can trust her while I'm gone. That's good, man. That's good. If she can support you in what you're doing and you guys have a plan, there's no need to fight. There's no need to argue, because you're gone, No, there's no need. As long as you guys are both on the same page, that's all that matters. Unlike somebody else, somebody was making an excuse that, their values and the girlfriend was leaving them, or I don't know what the hell, man. That's just a bunch of nonsense, man. Plus, she gets to spend money. That's true, man. Hey, Trucker King, that's pretty good. That's good thinking. That's true. And that's what my wife, that's what I tell my wife, but she doesn't spend anything on her. She's always spending stuff on the kids, but not her. It's just, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Might be a good thing. I don't know. 7K, nice. Yeah, he made like 7Gs. I'm gonna see if he can, send it to me. Bro, send me a pic of your pay stub from open trailer. I don't know. He might be asleep, but we'll see if he sends it right now. Nice, but you gotta pay those taxes end of the year. That's true, man. That is true. We have to set money aside, man, for that. Trucker King from Michigan. Nice. Mahalo, Mofo. Is that how you say? Is that how you pronounce it? Mofo or Mahalo? I'm gonna just say Mahalo for now. Texas. Nice. Pretty good, man. He has his own authority. Who does? Who has his own authority? I'm not sure. High roller. JE. I'm not a trucker yet. You're gonna be a trucker soon, JE. You are, man. I know you are. I have no doubt in mind. I drive a ready mix truck, but I do respect truck drivers. Most of the guys on the ready mix trucks used to do OTR. Damn, Javon got that truck. Nice. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, man. What do those guys tell you? The guys that doing the ready mix. So what are they telling you, that it's hard or what? I think it's hard. Hector Fernandez from New Jersey. Nice. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for joining me, Hector. High roller, Texas. Nice, nice. Timmy Anderson, Fort. I can't pronounce that name. Lauderdale, Florida. Sorry if I can't pronounce it. Rogue Ninja. That name sounds familiar. From California. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody else that I'm thinking about. William from Michigan. Gabe from Los Angeles, Southern California. Here's an interesting fact. I was actually from California about 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago. I used to live in San Diego County most of my life when I was growing up. San Marcos, California, Escondido, California. And then I moved to Santa Maria, California. That's the Central Coast. That's above Santa Barbara for any of you that know Cali. Ohio, Matt. 32 years, 3 million miles. Congratulations, man. That's nice. I hope one day I can say the same, man. That's nice. 3 million miles. I haven't even kept record. Raymond. NE. What's NE, man? Type it, man, because I don't even know what it is. The Kid, Stuart, Florida, but now north of Stuart, Florida. Nice. JE, you're in California. Nice. East LA. Really? Hey, pretty cool, man. Sammy, can you do percentage or compare as a company driver? Which one can you prefer? Can you do percentage or compare as a company driver? Which one can you prefer? So like percentage on like a 28%, 30% kind of deal versus company driver like cents per mile. I don't know. I mean, I think it all depends, man. I mean, the higher the percentage, obviously, the better it's gonna be. But right now, I'm getting used to the whole 70 cents per mile. So that's really all about grinding, man. The more you're on the road, the better it is for you, you know. And the one thing I can tell you guys, for any of you that have no clue how it works, if you're getting paid by the mile, check this out. And they start giving you short runs. For me, my personal opinion, I hate short runs, man. Especially when they give you multiple runs during the day. The more stops you have, the more chances of a mistake to happen, or something like a delay, or something to hold you down, slow you down. So my personal preference is long miles, you know, because I just want to keep driving and driving and driving and putting in those miles behind me. And the more miles I can put behind me, the more money I'm going to put in my pocket. So if you're doing short runs, it's happened to me in this company. The first couple of runs were like 3 or 4 short runs over there in from Florida and Georgia, South Carolina. Like at least 2 or 3 mistakes, and I hate that. I don't like that, man. So I stay away from short runs. I do long runs. In regards to percentage, I just think it depends on how big the percentage is. You just gotta do the math. You know what I mean? Um, and the risk you run with percentage. Here's the risk, and the owners at the previous company told me this. The risk you run in percentage is that they might they might mess with the Raycon. So you gotta be careful with that, because if they're messing with the Raycon, and the Raycon is what the brokers are sending to the company in regards to the rate that they're gonna pay on that load. So, the broker can say $10,000, but how do you know the company's not gonna mess with that Raycon number? What if they just, for the sake of them making more money, they're showing you a different number, like 7,000. So you got to be careful with that, man. It's not bad. You just got to be careful. Say a command. What? I don't have any problem with any of them, percentage or per mile. It's all about grinding, man. The more you grind, the more money you're going to make out here. What is your hometown, Gabe? This is from Gabe. I live in Georgia, so I live northern of Atlanta, about an hour north, city called Flowery Branch. That's where I'm from. I meant cents per mile, Sammy. Okay, yeah, cents per mile. See, so I that's what I'm doing right now. I'm 70 cents per mile right now. William has his own authority. Nice, man. Congratulations. Is that the let me see. No, that's somebody else. How long have you had your authority for, William? If you don't mind me asking. High Roller, the one that Hot Shots, does he have his own authority? The company that Jovan is working for, I assume he has his own authority. In regards to Jovan, he doesn't. He's just working on percentage. He's actually at percentage over there. So one of these days, me and Jovan are probably just going to sit down and compare, 70 cents per mile versus 20%, based on the that's what they're offering him over there. We're in San Diego. I was in, not San Diego, but I was San Diego County, San Marcos, and Escondido, California. So let's see, Raymond, Nebraska. Oh, thank you, man. My bad. Rogue Ninja. I used to watch your vids when you were getting your license through the Orange Company. Rogue Ninja. Thank you, Rogue Ninja. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man, sticking along, man. I know there's been a lot of drama recently on my channel, but I promise you guys, that's not me, man. Here, this is what I gotta tell you guys. There's like people like making me feel like super bad on the comments. There's some people telling me not super bad, but they just care for my well-being in regards to like my name and me, myself, and I, not messing my own, name up, I guess, by just doing this whole drama thing, right? But here's what I gotta say. Just picture this for a second. Imagine you're working hard, right? You went through a 2.5 weeks of struggle with that owner operator. You miraculously land a good job, and you're super excited, man. You're so excited. You start telling the company drivers, the company owners, I want to help you guys get out of the trucks, because this is what I was telling them. I want to help you guys get out of the trucks. I want to help you guys bring in a couple of drivers so that both of the owners could stay out of the truck and focus more on dispatching and growing their business. That was my intentions with that company, was helping them grow. So picture this, you're a rookie, you're out of school, you land a very good job, and you start helping this company by finding drivers for them. I went out and I asked all of the drivers at Schneider that I went to school with. None of them wanted to drive with me because the only option was team driving. And even though I had never team drive, but I was willing to team drive with any of them to help them out financially if they were willing. Oh, Jovan just texted me. No, the big one. The big check. And so I offered it to all of them before I offered it to Bobby Leach. All right. Unfortunately, none of them said yes. And during that same time, that's when, Bobby Leach got let go from that Orange Company. And right away, and the owners can back me up on this, I immediately the first comment I was doing laundry with the owner at one of the truck stops. Check this, I remember clearly. And I was like, no freaking way. And then I had talked about Bobby Leach before to him. And so I show him the video that he had just made about him getting let go. And I said, damn, that freaking sucks. I can't believe he got let go. Man, that must freaking suck. He just started. He looked like he had a lot of drive. He wanted to really go out there and just make it happen, you know? And I'm not going to lie, man. I can tell you this. I actually like Bobby Leach's his energy, man. You know, he's very dominant. Like he comes across as a very good leader, right? Because that's how he portrays himself as. I like that energy because it shows that he really wanted just to grab the bull by the horns, and that's what I'm all about. Grab the damn bull by the horns and just make it happen. So when that happened, I just couldn't believe it, and I showed him the video to the owner, and I told him, man, I wouldn't even mind team driving with him just to help him out. And so it was just kind of said like that. I didn't really think much of it. And so when I basically had told the owner that I couldn't find any driver from the orange company to drive with me, I told him if he wouldn't mind me recruiting Bobby Leach, because they already had seen some of his videos. They had seen the you know, the when he got fired. They had, one of the owners had seen a couple of their videos, his videos. And so that's when he said, yeah, like that's fine. So that's how I was able to basically offer that job to Bobby Leach, man. And and the only option that was available was team driving with me in the moment while they bought another truck, and you know, gave it to him. But I'm not gonna go into details right now just yet, man. Just that's a little backstory in regards to that. Let me see. Hold on. Kind of lost myself right now. I used to watch your vids. Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about Ninja, and I was telling you guys, you know, this is not what I want to do with my channel, man. I don't want it to be drama, man. I'm actually in shock that things didn't end up well, man. I was hoping the best for all of us, man. Let me keep reading the messages real quick. I'm doing it. I used to watch your vids when you were getting your license through the Orange Company. I used to ask you questions about it because I wanted to do the CAP program also, which I did end up doing it. How'd it go, Rogue? Did you pass? I'm sure you probably told me already, man, but if you did, I apologize. I probably forgot. Trucker King, wonder if I could get higher pay since I already have my CDL, just no experience. I think it's a matter of searching, man. Um, it's a matter of asking. You know, you gotta ask around. So, all right, so I was wrong about Javon's check. So this is what he got paid, man. Let me see. Damn it. Hold on a second. Here, let me all right. Damn it. So towards the bottom, you can see a difference. Towards the top, it's 357 per day, right? That's a solo driver because he was doing solo salary. And towards the bottom, you see when me and him started team driving, right? He was getting more money, 420, 429. Yeah, 429. So the net, let me see, the net towards the bottom, or the grand total was slightly over $6,000, but he had a like one reset, I think. Yeah, it was a 134-hour reset that he did in the whole entire time. So based on the company and how they go about things, they subtract the, you know, for being off for 34 hours. If it wasn't for that, he would have made the full $6,288 in those. It was like 17 days or something like that. 17 days. It was from the 15th all the way to the 31st. but his net payment was $5,903. And we were just talking about like, yeah, we were gonna come back to work after our 4 days off. And I was telling him this time around, I'm gonna start from the beginning, from the work pay period, and just make sure that because the whole time I've been here, I never worked the full pay period from the beginning, like from the 1st to the 14th, or the 15th to the 31st. So I never experienced a big check like his, because I never worked the full pay period. But my checks were like 3,000 something, because I was always in between, and I was off for like a week when I was at my parents, and then I was off for another 2 weeks while Jovan trained and stuff like that. But so we were just talking about after 4 days from going home, we were gonna go back and just freaking grind. And so that was gonna be my first experience getting a check like Jovan's, you know. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And so it is what it is now, man. Hold on a second. Let me see. Trucker, did you just change your name? Trucking with Kid. I've been watching your YouTube channel since January. Thank you so much, man, for watching my vids, man. My goal is to get better at making videos for you guys. And I need to be strategic about what I do now. Like, I want to make sure I have a game plan. I don't want to be all over the place, you know. I need to figure out a game plan and just bring value to you guys in regards to teaching you guys something, you know, whatever it is that I'm learning along the way. William, just a year, one truck owner operator. Nice, man. Congratulations, William. How do you like it so far, especially right now? Can you please enlighten us in regards to like the fuel, the rates? Can you kind of give us a little description, if you don't mind, in regards to it? Like, are you making ends meet? Are you coming across even, or are you very profitable? What's the deal with that, man? Because I was about to jump the ship right now. You know, if I was able to get on a truck, I was gonna do it. But again, just grab that damn bull by the horns. But I didn't do it. So enlighten us, William, if you don't mind. Her pay. So trucking with Kid, my training going to be in Jacksonville, Florida. Any pointers for flatbed? Man, I wish I could tell you, man. My boy Javon's the one that's doing that right now. I have never done flatbed, unfortunately. You know, I know it's more work than dropping hooks, but that's as much as I got for you, man. Timmy Anderson, hey, what state or area do you not like going to? Mine is Colorado, the mountains. I've been wanting to go to those mountains, man. Actually, on this way from the west coast to the east coast, I was gonna go through the 70. If the 80 was very windy, because the 80, I think it's Wyoming. Let me check real quick. The 80 is always windy. It's not a matter of if it's windy or not. It's a matter of how windy. Yeah, Wyoming and Idaho. So whenever you grab the you're on the 84 coming down. I was on the 84 coming down from Oregon, and then I grabbed the 80 to go to the East Coast. Wyoming, man. Freaking on the way back too from the East Coast to the West Coast, man. I was like literally like in prayer, man. I was just praying, dude. I was like, oh damn, like it was snow, a lot of wind. And that was my biggest concern because I was light. I was only 14,000 pounds. Go through Colorado, and I ended up going through the 80 because there was not that much wind. It was like 30-mile-an-hour winds only, and that's not bad compared to how it gets. So just so you guys know. I have a direct shipper, so only have to find a backhaul home. Just a year. Nice. I've been watching you too. What company are you getting now? All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys right now the name of the company that I'm working for. What? This says one person on here. Damn, has it really been 1 hour? Holy smokes. Good energy, but too much talk. That is true, man. I didn't even notice the time, and it's already been 1 hour. My bad. That's how you know you're being honest. You're saying not just negative, but good things about him. I'm sure the other guy just speaks negative. Cypress Transportation, trucking with kids, starting me at 50 cents per mile. Hey, that's better than 40 cents, man. I was doing 40 cents at my at the Orange Company. Bobby Leach done messed that company up. Hey, man, good luck to him wherever he goes, man. If he wants to, grab the bull by the horns on the brokerage thing, then good for him. My only advice for him is, just like I told him before he got upset when I gave him some advice on his live when we had beef. I said, hey, you just got to learn how to be patient and stick with it. That's all I told him. And he got upset, but that's all I can tell him now. I wish him luck on his, brokerage journey, and hopefully he can make it happen. All right, so if you guys want to write this down, I don't want to go too far out, man. It's been an hour already. That's crazy. I feel like I haven't gone anywhere with anything. So if you guys want to write this down, the company I work for, the name is Carleon Cargo. Let me find that number. All right, write it down if you guys want to. It's up to you guys. The phone number is 321. That's the area code. 276 4036. 321 276 4036. The company's name is Carleon Cargo. That's the company I'm driving for right now. Call this guy up. They're looking to hire. I know that they were hiring more people, so they started me off at 70 cents as a solo driver. They have a couple of Volvos available, so you can call them if you want. That's one company. And then I have another company for you guys. Let me see. Another company called Arriv. I don't know how to pronounce it. ARIV. They're from Florida. And this company too, they offered 70 cents per mile. So write the name down is ARIV. I don't know how to pronounce it. Arriv. That's the name. And the number is 480-434-1108. Just tell them you found their company on Indeed. That's how I found them. And they pay 70 cents. If you do team driving, they pay 80 cents per mile. The reason why I chose the company I'm with right now was because I was possibly going to join with Jovan, and they were going to pay us 90 cents per mile as a team driver. So that was the reason why I chose Carleon Cargo over the other company. But the other gentleman, the owner of the company, he sounds like a very chill guy too. Family oriented. So you guys can call both of these companies. In regards to the companies, that's all I got for you guys right now. But I'm gonna do videos again in regards to that stuff. Calling for you guys on your behalf, looking for companies that can hire rookies, because that's my goal, man. If I was able to do it, if I was able to find a good paying company within, what did I have of experience at Schneider? 3 weeks, and then at the owner operator 2.5 weeks. So a little bit over a month, and I was getting paid. Top dollar. And so if I can do that, I know you guys can too. So, Trucker King, like you say you have your license now, but don't just because you don't have the experience doesn't mean you have to go devote yourself to a mega carrier, man. And that's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand. And some of these some of the older truckers, they get upset because they feel like it's like a process that you have to go through, right, before you start making good money. But you don't have to, man, because everything that I learned at Schneider, I actually learned more with the owner operator. I learned I could have learned that with the owner operator and more. With the owner operator, I was able to see how he changed the brake chamber. We changed at least 2 brake chambers in his truck. So that's something I never got to learn at Schneider. Something as simple as light fixtures. I was able to learn that with the owner operator. So don't think because you don't have experience, you can't get hired on and start making good money from the beginning. It's just a matter of trying it, man. So that I encourage you to do it, bro. Call these companies that I gave the names and numbers. If hopefully you land a deal, man. And hopefully they hire you. Let's see. What trucking GPS do you use and how reliable is it? I have a Garmin, really small, the smallest one. I don't like the little one because there's less things that you can fit on the screen. I like to have my, how many miles I have left, the time I'm gonna arrive there. So I like Garmin, and a lot better than the navigation system I use at Schneider. They're the ones that they offer. As soon as you start driving, man, it locks you out. And then if you're trying to find like an en route truck stop, good luck. You would have to pull over, restart your GPS. Man, it was crazy. I didn't like the whole Schneider experience when it came to the GPS. I'm not having an issue. Yeah, gas prices are. William, I am not having an issue. Yeah, gas prices are up, but I used the Mudflap app and haven't been driving slower. Also, my direct shipper loads are 12.5K at the most, so that helps. You're doing direct shipper loads? What? That's pretty good, man. Am I reading this right? Are they $12,500 each load? Is that what you're saying, William? If that's what you're saying, man, then that's very good, man. Direct shipper loads, man. That's pretty nice. I want to pick at your brain one of these days, man. Let me see. They're trash. Mega carriers are trash. I honestly am thinking about leaving. The one I'm at Warner is garbage. I mean, you can gain experience. That's it, High roller, that's about it. You can gain experience, but you're not gonna grow your pockets, But just before you quit, make sure you got something else lined up that's ready to hire you before you make that jump, man. All right, so let me see. Rogue Ninja, yeah, passed. I got my license and left right away. How long did it take you to leave, Rogue? Now I'm local driving trash trucks, getting paid hourly. That's pretty good. Just building experience until I can find something else local. Nice. Trucking with Kid. I have 2 channels. This my trucking channel. Nice. I'm gonna have to check you out, man. The songs you play in your videos are super cool. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate it, man. I'm trying to find more better songs too, but I use this app or this company called Moods or something like that. I have a membership, like a yearly membership, so I use their beats. I-80 is mean. Hell yeah. I-80 is terrible, man. I freaking If you can avoid the I-80, avoid it. Have you ever been pulled over for a DOT inspection? I have. That was actually on my first week out with the owner-operator, Open Trailer LLC. I got pulled in and they checked my logs. They didn't check the truck or anything like that, but everything was good. Luckily, nothing bad happened. So it's nerve-wracking, man. I can tell you that for a fact, Just make sure you're doing everything right and you have nothing to fear. That's all I can say. After a while, you're like, DOT inspections. But in the beginning, you are going to, feel freaked out and you're going to get intimidated. Just keep it cool and make sure you have everything in line, man. Okay. One truck owner operator on the flatbed step deck side with our own authority. Only worked 4 days last month by choice and still made 7K. Congratulations, Brian. On the flatbed. That's good money, man. The little shortcut up and down 2-lane snow was mean. Are you talking about the I-80 local? Also, my direct shipper loads are 12.5K at the most. Damn, that's beautiful. I recommend a Garmin and I recommend on the Rand McNally. I know a guy, a trucker, he doesn't like the Rand McNally one. He complains about it, but I think everything can be faulty here and there, It's just a matter of preference, probably. It gives you a bigger screen, and plus you can see the 4K satellite image. Nice. That's true. All right, let's see. Do you snuggle with each other at night when you team drive? What the hell? Pete, are you serious right now? Do you snuggle with each other at night when you team drive? Hell yeah. No, of course. I don't know if you know. I mean, I'm sure you know, but maybe you don't. Whenever one is driving, the other one is sleeping. So, I mean, it all depends on your personal preference, right? I don't sleep my full 10 hours. I only sleep around 4 to 6 hours per day, and I feel good. If I sleep only 4 hours, for sure I'm gonna need a really strong coffee. If I sleep six, I'll be perfectly fine. If I sleep more than that, I feel like I wake up very like drowsy. So, but no, like what I'm trying to say to you, man, is there's no time really to sleep to have both drivers sleeping at the same time. And then the for us as a salary pay, the owners weren't gonna have that either. Um, how much experience they want, bro? Local. Who are you talking about? Local. In regards to the company I'm working for right now, they don't have a specific amount of experience. Same thing goes with the other company. It's just a matter of you being clean, having a clean motor vehicle report. That's it. Get the moderators in here. We got a troll in here. Who's it? Who's a troll? Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. You share info about the companies. Not everyone would do that. I've been saying I want to make videos in regards to that, but I've been slacking. So I want you guys to hold me accountable, man. I want to make videos and help rookies, man. That's what I really care about. I want to help you guys. I want to make sure that as soon as you're out of school with a month, maybe 3 weeks or 2 months of experience, I can help you find good paying companies. That's what's going to fulfill me, man. Like, it's going to make me feel good. What nationality are you? William. I mean, I think it's not obvious, no? I'm Mexican. That's Mexican. That's my parents are from Mexico. I was also born in Mexico as well. I was brought to the USA when I was 1 year old, man. Piesa? Where's Piesa? I have not seen Piesa. Anyways. How you doing, boss? Look so cool, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. I appreciate you commenting. DC. Hey, what is going on, DC? Thank you so much for joining, DC. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the live, Gabe. Thank you for joining, man. Well, hopefully he at least reaches through the curtain, gives you a handy while you're driving. What the frick are you saying, man? Well, hopefully he... Oh, Pete, man, you are trolling, dude. What the hell? I don't know what you've been doing, bro. That's not what I'm doing. Hey, brother, this is why I follow you and not that other chump. All your info is very helpful. I appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. I try to be helpful, man. I'm not, in regards to making videos, man, I suck. But I'm trying to learn as I go. I had somebody, oh, check this out. I had somebody in the comments the other day tell me that the first video I ever made, when I talked about the Lockout Man podcast show, the video that Bobby Leach came out on, I said, like 1,000 times, man. And I couldn't believe it. I had to go and watch it, and sure enough, man, I was tripping out, dude. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous, man. I said, so many times, man, it's just not even funny, but I need you guys to tell me, because if you guys don't tell me, then I'm not going to learn from my mistakes. So it would be helpful if you guys can tell me, man. I appreciate it. Do not buy a Randy McNally. Pay the extra and get the Garmin. For sure. That's what I think, and that's what I'm going to do when I have $1,000 to spare. I'm going to buy me the best Garmin I can buy. Pete, just a trolling douchebag. It's all good, man. John Carnal. There he is. I was wondering where John was at. What's up, John? Alan, I learned a lot from you, AB, looking into going to the Cat Schneider program. Thanks, bro. Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. I wish I could be very good at documenting every thought that I have in my head. Because if I did, it would really help you guys a lot. But I'm gonna try to keep making more videos on them, even though I don't work for them. I still remember a lot of things about them. Their CAT program, how it all works, all that stuff. What part of Mexico? From the state of Michoacan. That's the state I'm from. William, Puerto Rico. What? It's all good, but I thought so. Double checking. I am. Oh, okay. You're Puerto Rican. All right. Cool. I was like, wait, you think I'm Puerto Rican? I had people tell me that a couple of times, but no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Mexican. Get it, Garmin. Rand is garbage. You don't look Mexican. What? Come on, man. I look Mexican. If you see me standing up, you'll know I'm Mexican because I'm pretty short. I'm pretty short, man. I'm 5'4". So that's how a lot of people know I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican. John, practice makes perfect, carnal. Hell yeah, man. It sure does. Chicken Hawk. Damn. This is real live from the sleeper for sure, man. And it's freaking hot in here, man. Tennessee. It's like 75 right now, and I turned off the AC so that it wouldn't be loud. It's hot in here, man. I am driving but listening. DC, I appreciate you, man. You know I do, DC. Thank you. Tedrick Smith deleted a comment. I'm going to Swift. Tedrick Smith. Good luck at Swift, but can I ask you a quick question? Why did you choose Swift? Trucking with Kid. I was going to get the Ram McNally, but I'm going to get the iPad. I'm going to spend the extra $1,400. At least I don't have to worry about a shitty GPS. What? Is that Trucker Gal? No way. Really? Nice. I hope it's not a troll making up a fake account. If it's you, Trucker Gal, I just seen the last video from you. It's pretty cool, and I think Bonehead. The reason why I know about it is because Bonehead featured you. He said to go watch your video. It's pretty funny. I was cracking up. Whenever I want to laugh, I go to Trucker Gal's channel, man, and I get a good laugh for sure, man. That's 100% guaranteed, man. You're gonna get a good laugh. She's very fun to watch, and she has a good sense of humor. I love it, man. It's pretty funny. Do you get an APU? I do have an APU. Thank you, Trucker Gal, for tuning in. I appreciate that. Mahalo, Trucker Gal, one of my favorite channels for sure. That's one of my favorite too. Tedrick Smith, I have a reckless driving 6 years ago. Oh damn, is that affecting you right now, Tedrick, to join a school or Swift? Hey, Alan, AB, thanks again, brother. Hey, man, it's my pleasure, man. If you guys have questions about Schneider, man, just let me know. Hey, now that I don't know if Trucker Gal's still in here or not, but my boy Javon worked for CFI, and he says that one day he thought he met you, and you guys, what do you call it when you guys switch trailers? So, because I talked to him about you, and I think, yeah, he says that it's you for sure because he remembers your voice and everything. So that's kind of, it's a small world, you know. My boy Javon actually, met up with or met Trucker Gal once. It was probably not like a meet kind of deal. It was just like a very quick swapping trailers, and that was it. Do you gonna be okay? Trucker Gal 104. Okay, I have a reckless driver. Damn. You're doing good, AB. I'm at 35 years OTR. Chicken Hawk, man, 35 years OTR. That's amazing. And 25-year owner-operator, man. I like seeing good young drivers like you, AB. Hey, I appreciate you, Chicken Hawk. Thank you, man. I know you were kind of giving me a little bit of negative feedback because I was saying that I wanted to go owner-operator, man, but it didn't make sense for me. That's the honest truth. It didn't make sense for me. Financially, you know, because I was not ready for that yet, and also because of the experience. But don't take me the wrong way, Chicken Hawk. I'm not the kind of guy to be cocky or try to speak more than I am, because I'm just a rookie, you know. But the one thing I do say is I like to grab the bull by the horns, and that's why I was actually willing to just freaking grab that bull by the horns and just start, becoming an owner operator, you know. And I know it's gonna be a rough patch in the beginning. It was gonna be a lot of learning, trial and error, but I'm just that type of guy, you know. But I'm not trying to be cocky in any way. I promise you that. If you know me, you know I'm not like that. But thank you for all that advice you gave me, Chicken Hawk. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And hopefully you can stick around for more, man, to give me advice, man. And, any good advice, even constructive criticism, man, put it in the comments, man. I appreciate that. Swift is the only one that's taking you, Tedrick. Man, are you sure? So you tried Schneider, you tried CFI? Hey, so becoming a getting their license. But if there is, Tedrick, do you mind kind of explaining a little bit in regards to the? Can you explain to can you put in the comments and put down what the contract states for CFI? Like, what is the agreement? Is it a 1 year, 2 year? And how much is the fee if you quit? Because with Schneider, I made it very clear, and I want you guys to know, as of right now, I think that there's no company out there, as far as the mega carriers go, there's no company out there that can touch Schneider in regards to their rules, because some they only have a 9 month agreement, and they're only charging you hold on a second. Schneider only charges $2,080, and it's a 9 month agreement. I think Swift is like $8,000, but correct me if I'm wrong, Tedrick. I appreciate it if you do, man. Trucker Gal. Oh wow, I remember him. He was so sweet. But do you know what I'm talking about though? The curly hair guy, Javon. He said he switched. You had a relay for him, and that you guys met up. He was waiting on you, and then that you guys eventually switched the trailer or something like that. Do you remember him? That's pretty cool if you do. Yep, take your time and learn the trade. Thank you, Chicken Hawk. I appreciate that, man. Trucking with Kid. At least he's not going to CRST. They worse. They don't pay you until you get on your trainer's truck, and the CPMs is like 25 cents. Damn. I thought Swift was bad, but 25 cents, man, that's terrible. I was pretty bad too. I was at 40 cents when I started. So from a trucker gal, do you remember? Did you get your CDL through CFI? If you did, put it in the comments if you don't mind. How much was their fee to quit if you got the license through them? But from what I remember, because Javon told me this already, I think it was over $5,000, and Swift is like 8,000 with a 2 year contract. CFI is like over 5,000, I think, and it's like I don't know if it's a year or two or not, but anyway, so how long did it take to master backing into the dock? Pete, thank you for that question, man. I think I did. I mean, it had to be within those. I can't say I mastered it because I still struggle, but I'm not too bad when it comes to backing. It takes me roughly around 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, kind of where I usually take to back up. In school, I did like one of my fastest times because the instructor was timing us. I did a little bit over 5 minutes. It was like 5. I still have a lot to learn, especially when I'm doing blindsided backing. That's the hardest. One time I took about 20 minutes to back. Swift is a year. If I leave before that, I have to pay $75 a week for a year. I haven't tried any other companies. Maybe I should investigate. $75 a week? I could have sworn it was more than that, man. But I might be wrong. Local. Charlie, Swift was 6,000 in Ontario. $6,000. Swift pays you when you go on the road, flat fee. I got my CDL for free with the local company. Damn, trucker girl. You got hooked up then. That's good. That's good for you. I was hoping you kind of give me some feedback, but I'll ask Javon, because I want people that are watching my channel to know what these mega carriers are offering. And again, I think as of right now, Schneider is the one that has the least expensive amount and the least requirements. It's only a 9 month agreement, and it's $2,080. That's what I had to pay. And check this out. When I made the video about me talking to the guy that's collecting the debt for Schneider, I originally made a payment plan for 3 months. I was gonna pay roughly around $700 a month to pay it off quick. As soon as I was told I got fired, I called them back like a couple of days after, and I was concerned that they were going to tell me, no, you can't switch it anymore. And I was just sweating it because I was like, damn, I have no job. How am I going to pay $700 a month? And, it's an additional expense that I was not, And so, to my surprise again, man, I was just in shock. The guy was just very like nonchalant, like he didn't even care. Oh, okay, yeah. So what are you thinking in regards to payment? And then I was like, oh, what should I say? What should I say? It's from 700. I mean, do I say 200? Do I say 300? You know what? I'm just gonna say $100. And I was like, I'm thinking anywhere from 100 to 150. He's like, all right, well, just that's fine. Just pick one. I'm like, okay, well, $100 a month. Okay, and that was it. And I'm like, so what about in regards to my time? Is it just until I pay it off? He's like, yep. Until you pay it, you're done. $100 a month. And I was just like, holy smokes. And so again, that's another pro about going with Schneider, that if you do ever go with them and you decide to quit for whatever reason, I'm not telling you to quit, but if you do, it's only 2,080 bucks, and you're able to pay it back on a monthly program, regardless of the time at this point in time. Because at $100 a month, man, it was gonna take me like a year and a half to pay them back. So I highly recommend Schneider for that. If you don't have anything, and here's the other thing too. I never had to pay anything out of pocket, so I didn't pay for my flight there. I didn't pay for food. They provided hotel. They provided all transportation, and on top of that, they paid me $80 per day. So I was doing the math the other day, and it was roughly around. I got paid in those 5 weeks and 2 days. I got paid $2,080. So do the math. I have a debt of $2,080, and I can pay it back on a monthly program. So that's why I recommend Schneider if you guys are considering a mega carrier for that reason. But if you guys know of another company that's better than what I'm explaining about Schneider, put it in the comments below. Alan, AB, if I never driven a semi, the Schneider program can teach me to drive a truck in 5 weeks. Yes, and here's another reason why I recommend Schneider. Some trucking companies and even some local schools, they gave you 3 weeks, and then you go do your CDL exam, right, with the examiner guy. Schneider gives you 5 weeks, and then after your 5th week, that's when you. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it 5 weeks? 2, 1. I think it's on your 5th week when you go and you take your test. So they give you full 4 weeks, and then on the last week when you're testing, you get the first 2 days of practice, I think, or 1 day. Yeah, you do 1 day of practicing, and then so I guess what I'm trying to say is other companies, all they do is give you 3 weeks to take the test and pass. Schneider gives you up to 4, possibly even 5 weeks to study and do your thing, so that you can you can feel confident and I think that helped me too, though, because one of my biggest complaints with the school was that we didn't back up enough times. I asked my boy Jovan at CFI, he said the same thing. So a lot of these companies are understaffed, and so you're gonna find yourself just watching other students back up while it's your turn to back up again. And so some of the times we only backed up once per day. But again, they give you 5 weeks to get it together and learn everything you have to learn. Versus CFI, they only gave my boy Jovan 3 weeks. So a lot of companies are that way. You want to know exactly what their process is. How many weeks does it take for them to send you to testing, 5 weeks, I think it's enough, man. Just study, study, study. That's why I chose Schneider. Mahalo! Thank you for joining Schneider. I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but I like Schneider, man, for that reason. They're very good, man. They're good to their students in that way, man. But I'm glad you chose Schneider, man. Cheap CDL fee. Nice. That's true. Swift ain't bad. New trucks micromanage the crap out of you. Damn. That kind of sucks. Trucker Gal, 8,000 bucks is brutal. Damn, Swift. If that's true, yeah. I don't know. I think from what I remember, I watched the video or something like that. I heard it was like $8,000 now. They recently upped it to 8,000 and a 2-year contract commitment. Macro this, macro that, macro this, macro that. Okay. Chicken Hawk, I know 50 cents was the big money back in the day, and get 60, 70, and they are not happy about that. That is crazy, man. At 70 cents right now, and I think Trucker Gal can agree with me on this one. I saw her video where she also started making 70 cents per mile, so congratulations to her. At 70 cents, man, that's already, like, for me, is considered top pay. Like I'm happy, you know, and as long as I'm not being lazy and I'm running, I'm putting in the miles, you can make really good money, man. And so when I went to school, I told myself that I wanted to make at least $1,500 at Schneider. And if I couldn't land a job within Schneider, many people, $1,500 is a lot of money. I used to make from 500 to 900 at a roofing company. And for me, $1,500, that should have been like, hey man, shut up already. That's good money. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just ambitious. I don't know what it is. But I think more than anything, I was watching other YouTubers like Chess was one of them that I used to watch before I even went to school. Um, obviously, Ken V. I'll never forget about Ken V. And so I was kind of aware of what was out there and what the norm was considered at that point in time. Um, so $1,500 for me, you know, I should have been okay with that. But at the owner operator, I made $1,800 every week. And then after that, when I went to Open Trailer LLC, my first week with them, I made 2,500 as a salary. And then when I did team driving with Javon, I did 3,000 a week. So right now, my weekly pay standard for me is like it's kind of high now. You know, I don't want to make any less than $2,500 every week. And so at 70 cents is possible as long as I'm grinding. You know, I'm putting in the miles. 60 cents is good too. You know, at Schneider I had 40 cents. Say a command. At 40 cents, it's like I was making kind of like with the miles they were giving me at Schneider, and at 40 cents, I was making the same amount of money I was making at the roofing company. So it didn't make sense for me to make $900 or 1,000 even, being away from my family. You know, so that's why I wanted to make $1,500. So that's crazy, man. 25 cents back in the day, that's crazy. Yeah, whatever these Chicken Hawk says that whatever the cost may be, even if it's $8,000 at Swift, is a lot less than paying 25K to 100K for a career. You know, becoming a lawyer or whatever. You know, some of these careers, man. As soon as you're out of school, you have this ginormous debt, man, and so it doesn't compare to $8,000 even at Swift because you know you get your license and then from there on out you can find a good paying job eventually and start making, you know, $1,500 a week, 2,000, 3,000, hopefully. Alan, thanks, bro. You might be a rookie, but I'm learning from you, man. I thank you so much for that, Alan. I appreciate that. I'm learning as well, so we're learning together, man. Whatever I learn, I want to share it with you guys. And I'm not gonna take credit for everything because I'm learning from like Chicken Hawk. You know, I'm learning from whoever's posting on my comments. You know, I'll learn from them and I'll pass it along to you guys as well. Trucking with Kid. You have CR England. You have Pam Transport, Night Transportation, Maverick Flatbed. Do you have Milton Flatbed, US Express, Crate Trucking, CFI Trucking Prime Inc., Wilson Logistics? They are good companies. So are you just mentioning companies that are good out there trucking with Kid? Is that what you're saying? You mentioned a bunch of companies. If a mega carrier charges 8,000 for a CDL, maybe it's sort of like a punishment for those that quit. Yep. See, I don't know why Schneider doesn't do that, but I'm glad they don't, man. I was when my wife found that company, and I was just in shock, man. I couldn't believe it. Rubber Ducky, what advice would you give to someone wanting to join the trade, and what to watch for? What advice? I mean, in regards to money, set yourself a goal to reach every week, and you know, aim for it and reach it. If that's what you want, if that's what you want to accomplish, whatever the goal is, $1,500, 2,000, 1,000, whatever your goal is, set it and reach it. And if it surpasses your expectations, even better, right? But in regards to, I can't think of anything else. Like backing, be very patient. Select a line number. My GPS is talking to me. In regards to backing, man, just be very patient, man. The last thing you want is to get stressed and to start making mistakes. Can you guys hear my navigation system? It's like talking to me right now. Select a line number. That's the advice I can give you guys. The other day I saw a hot shot, he panicked and he almost caused an accident, but I went to go see if he was doing good, if he was doing all right. And I asked him if he was good, if he hit the other truck. He said no, but he panicked. And that's the only thing I can tell you, Rubber Ducky, is if you're backing and you're in the middle of it, do not panic. Take your time, man. It doesn't matter who's honking at you. It don't matter. Last thing you want is to hit somebody, man. It's gonna go on your record. So just take your time. Robbie Beach. That's a funny name. Sounds familiar. Where are you working at right now? Tony M. I am working with Carly on Cargo as a company. I just recently gave out their number for those that are willing to call other companies to get hired on, and I get paid 70 cents per mile. That's where I'm working at. The name is Carly on Cargo. Were you OTR or regional? Dedicated. I was a regional with Schneider. It was not dedicated. It was just regional. Um, and I got paid 40 cents. I was on the eastern states. There's plenty of tech schools and community colleges that will give you full scholarships for CDL schools. That's good, man. Hey, Dottie, if you can put that in the description, in the comments, man. If you have any names, put them in the comments, man. So whoever's watching this can look into them. If you can avoid paying money for your CDL license, then by all means, man, I encourage that. Why not? With Schneider, it almost felt like I didn't pay anything because I got paid $2,800, and then I owe them $2,080, and I'm on a monthly plan to pay them back $100 a month. How much did you end up paying for your CDL after all with Schneider? So the debt is $2,080. I just barely made one payment of $100 last month. somebody, Mr. Bobby, Mr. Bobby Leach, when we had our personal beef going on, this guy made fun of me. He said, "Go on and pay off your debt with Schneider." Like we had some beef going on, personal beef that I'm not gonna talk about. That was before I got fired, and he was making fun of me. He said, "Go pay off your personal debt with Schneider," and I'm like, "Hey, at least I'm not 5K in the hole," because that's what he did. He coughed up 5K to get his CDO license at a private school, and went to go work for the lowest paying, uh, the lowest paying mega carrier, man. So I mean, you guys tell me, who made a better decision? Going to Schneider, getting paid to go to school, and then paying them back monthly, or coughing up 5K out of pocket, being in the whole 5K, and then going to work for the lowest paying mega carrier out there. I think it's a no-brainer, right? But that dude was making fun of me, saying that I was in debt. Debt, $100 a month, man, that's nothing. Let's see. Bobby Reach. Where? Oh man, Robbie Beach, man. Bobby Beach wets his bed. Come on, man. We don't need to say that stuff in here. How much did you end up paying for? Okay, I said that one already. Yeah, for CDL permit holders. Okay, cool. You also learned from Bobby Leach what not to do. Brian, that is so true. And he says it himself. I was just watching his live not too long ago. I was creeping a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. I was watching him saying that he brings a lot of value to his viewers. And he admits that the value he brings is from all his mistakes he's made. He said, if I get a rock stuck in my tandem, don't make that same mistake. Don't get a rock stuck in your tandem. So, I mean, in a way, he's right, right? But that's not how you want to go about teaching people stuff, man. You learn not to do want to do. That's funny, man. You should do more live chats. I'm terrible at live chats, William, but I'm gonna get into a rhythm, man. I want to do a giveaway as well, so that when I reach my 1,000 subscribers, I want to do a giveaway. So I'll be doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna go live and announce the winner or something, but I do want to do a giveaway pretty soon. I was even thinking about doing something creative today, but being my first time, man, and I feel like I'm all over the place, so I'm just gonna take it one step at a time. Chicken Hawk, 70 cents per mile, 2,500 miles a week is $17.50 a week. Yep, 2,500 miles. I just did. When I finish this load tomorrow, I'll be at 2,700, and I still have another 2.5 days. So I'm hoping that I can be at 3,500 miles by the end of the week. With Cypress Transportation, right now they're doing free CDL training. Have you have your permit coming in and no contact, no nothing? Uh, no contract is 6 months commitment. Damn. Right now they're doing free CDL training. Cypress Transportation. Nice. That's good to know, man. So trucking with kids saying that Cypress Transportation is doing a free CDL training as long as you have your permit. Um, no fee. They, as far as under contract, is 6 months. Hey, that's not bad at all, man. A 6 month commitment. But what if you quit before 6 months? Did they tell you how much you would pay? But that's still really good, though, man. 6 months is not even that bad, and it's a free CDL training. That's pretty good. So you personally paid out of pocket, Tony, and you did flatbed. I would never sign a contract with nobody. That's just me, though. I heard breaking a contract hurts your credit. Hey, that's a good question though. But so I have nothing against with spending money out of pocket. The only reason why I said what I said was because he was throwing it in my face, making it seem like he was a smarter one of both. We had some stupid beef, man. It was some silly stuff. But again, I have no. That's what you did, Tony, man. And that's good, man. You know what you're doing. You know your finances, and you know that paid out of pocket, man. No shit in that at all. Um, Carta 87 Blanca 70 is great. Yeah, 70 cents pretty good, I think. Bobby brings no value. Chicken Hawk, according to him, man, he's the one that's bringing the most value. He probably thinks, like for me, the one that brings the most value to me is Ken V. Ken V is, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't know if he's in here now. If he is, man, I hope he's in here, man, because he was the reason why, he was my inspiration into getting into trucking and committing to CDL school, and also to documenting my journey. Because of Ken V, man. Ken V was the one that kind of helped me bring that out in me, and to just not worry about what people have to say. I was so worried about failing. I was worried about, not being good at making videos. But Ken V, man, Ken V, with no doubt. If you guys don't know who Ken V is, man, go search for that guy. Hopefully he hasn't deleted any of his videos. He did say he was gonna put his YouTube channel down, but I hope he didn't delete them. If I get into trucking, I probably couldn't do flatbed. Let's see. My fat ass can't lift the heavy tarps. I want to do tanker. Hey, Pete. I mean, if that's the case, man, it's a good exercise. Those flat tarps, I've dealt with them in the roofing company I work for. They're really heavy, but it's a good exercise, man. So you never know. Maybe that's the way to go for you. Nobody is too fat to do anything, man. If you want to do it, man, go ahead and do it, man. That's all you got to do, man. Raymond, do you only get fatter, Pete? Yeah, it's better to do it, man. So anyways, this video has gone way past. I was thinking I was gonna do an hour, but an hour flew by so quick, man. It's just ridiculous. So what I was hoping to do today was talk about the whole Bobby Leach thing. That was one of them, right? But not really, not anymore. And then also give you guys company names that you guys can use to call and hopefully land a better job. And I'm gonna keep doing that more in the future. I'm gonna try to find companies that are willing to hire rookies, and so that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. If I go 1 month without giving you guys a number to call or a company to search, let me know, man. Hold me accountable to it, because that's my goal, is to help out rookies like you guys that want to consider trucking. Or people that are considering trucking, or rookies that are in the game that haven't found a good paying job. Because that's what it's all about, man. If you're gonna be far away from your family, man, you better be making good money, because it's not worth it, man. For me, it wouldn't be worth it if I was making $1,000 and be gone from my family. It's not worth it. So I'm grateful for the job I have right now, man. 70 cents a mile, and I can put in as many miles as I can. The only complaint I have is that I'm limited at 64 miles per hour, so I'm very limited, and I hate that. I don't want to be limited. But if I can get like a 75-mile-an-hour truck, my rule of thumb is to be above speed limit for about 3 to 5 miles. So if it's 55 miles an hour, I go, 58, 60. If it's 60 miles an hour, 60, 63, 65, and so on and so forth. That's what I like doing. But I like to take advantage when it's a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit or 75. I like to take advantage, especially if you're getting paid by the mile. Take advantage of it, because not every state is flexible when it comes to the speed limits for truck drivers. So if there's a speed limit for 75 for a truck, that's what I'm gonna be doing. But that's my complaint right now. I'm gonna see if I can switch me to another truck that's not limited, to 64 miles an hour. I feel like a turtle, man. That's the same problem I had at Schneider. I didn't like that at all. But anyway, so Bobby Leach will fail at brokering. William, I mean, it is what it is, man. Everybody gets what they deserve, man. That's one thing that I say. If he's gonna go out there and grind and put in the work and stick to it and commit to it, then I don't think he's gonna fail. He's a smart guy, man. Believe it or not, he is. I know he is. I know we had beef and all that, but I'm not gonna take, I'm not gonna take things away from him. He is a smart guy. So if he can make it happen, he can stick to it and commit to it. I know he's not gonna make all kinds of money straight from the beginning, from what I hear, but if he can commit to it, he can make it happen, man. Why not? Props to him. I'm not hating on him in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, man. So that's pretty much it for now, man. Can you guys put any suggestions in the comments, regardless of how harsh they might sound, in regards to the live video right now? If there's anything that I could have focused on more than just kind of ranting off and not having a structure, if you guys don't mind, just put it in the comments, in the live chat. I want to know what you guys think. Being the fact that it was my first live, I'm all over the place, but just help me out with that, and I appreciate you guys joining me. At one point in time, there was about 20 something people, so I'm grateful for anything, man. Down because of what happened, I lost my good paying job with the other owners, but I just gotta learn how to move from it. I was not expecting to get fired, and it is what it is at this point in time. There's nothing else I can do but just keep doing what I'm doing, keep grinding and making money, and that's it. So that's it for now, guys. I wanted to thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys, man. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Like my videos and comment, man. Help me out. Constructive criticism, man. I love it. So thank you guys. That's it for now. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you guys on the next video or on the next live. You guys take care. Be safe out there if you're driving. How do I exit out of this? Thank you, Mahalo. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. All right, guys. I'll check you guys out later.